Yes, it's true. I really did get this car for free. I'm George, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let me know down in the comments your thoughts. So, what is the catch with this car then? Well, there isn't really one. I mean, aside from the fact that the car is in a little bit of a sorry state, it does, however, run and drive. It does have a valid MOT, but as you will probably see in this video, it's kind of an acclamation of a lot of different problems, and the fact that the bodywork and the interior is in a pretty bad state as well. So that is the reason that I'm actually deciding not to put this car back on the road. So then let me take you around the car. Let me talk to you about exactly what this thing is and why I'm deciding not to put it back on the road. So for those that know, for those that don't know, this is a BMW E60 520D, and it's an LCI model, which means life cycle impulse, or basically facelift version. However, it's only an SE. I have had one of these cars in the past. That was an M Sport though, slightly nicer, comes with all of the M Sport bits, slightly lower M Sport seats and all the rest of it. This car is a very, very strange spec, as you will soon find out. So it has the xenon headlights, which were an expensive option. It has the basic Mask 2 iDrive, don't be fooled by this CIC controller. It has the very basic climate controls. It has cloth interior, non-heated. It has power fold mirrors, and it has the 6-speed automatic ZF transmission. So then, all things considered, if this car was in good condition with the spec that it has, this car would not be fetching a lot of money. Bear in mind the car is on 160 odd thousand miles as well. I would expect this to go for around £2,000 maybe. Obviously if it was an M Sport, if it had black leather heated seats, dual zone climate control, and the CIC iDrive, then yeah, you could probably ask a lot more for a car like this. However, a car in this trim level with this spec would not be worth much at all. Now, let's go on to the damage that this car has. So straight off, as you can see, rear passenger side door, massive dent slash scrape there. Obviously you couldn't sell the car like that because you'd basically get scrap value for it, so that would need some attention. If you look down on the front bumper, that is pretty well dented. Granted, you could probably get that out just by heating it up, but it is quite badly scuffed. And then it's pretty difficult to see the rest of the paintwork because it is, well, it's filthy, isn't it? So yeah, I think if you gave this car a good clean and you replace that door, replace the bumper, then yeah, you could probably be asking maybe £2,000 with it. But again, even if you was to do all that, then the car is still not without its faults. And I haven't even got started on the state of the interior yet. It would need a lot of work to bring this back from the dead. So I'm pretty sure that all of the drains are blocked up with leaves, because if you have a look back here, we have a duck pond, yes, full of water, and I think that is the reason why the PDC system, the parking distance control system, has a fault. I'm guessing the module is absolutely soaked in water. It's quite a common problem on these cars. That is why you need to make sure that you keep the drains clear. I guess we should look at the heart of the car. Get ready for this. Nice leaf collector there. Again, these drain ports down there are probably going to be blocked up. I wouldn't be surprised if you remove this scuttle panel and it's just absolutely filled with water there. Yeah, this engine bay definitely has not had a clean before. And so yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is it just wouldn't be worth putting all that time and effort You know, fixing the body panels, fixing all of the error codes, mechanical work that this car requires, you know, and then doing all of that detail work as well, just to maybe get £1,000 to £2,000. It really just wouldn't be worth it. There wouldn't be much profit margin in there at all. And I think this car is better as a parts car. It does have a few nice bits in it. As I mentioned, it's an LCI, so it has the LCI tail lights, the LCI Xenon headlights, which they are, I think they're worth about £500. As I mentioned, it's got power fold mirrors as well, so that's a nice little option. And then I guess anything in terms of modules and things like that that I can salvage is well worth keeping them. Or little things like cup holders. Do they work? Do they work? Probably not. No, it does work. Maybe it's just sticky. Just needs a good clean probably. So yeah, there's lots of little bits that I can salvage on this car, but then I think it's best just to go to the scrapyard. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm absolutely crazy for scrapping this car. I have been guilty in the past for taking on something that requires way too much work, and you know, I put so much time, money and effort into it, and then it turns into something that's really not worth that much. Mentioning no cars, but yeah, no, this car, I'm sure you would all agree, it's, you know, it's better off as a parts car. Take the good bits off it and then basically scrap the rest. That's what the previous owner was going to do, but in the end I don't think it was worth them even scrapping it. They couldn't be bothered with the hassle basically, so I just went and picked it up on a transporter, brought it home, and here it is right now. So if you have a BMW E60 5 Series and you need any parts that you see in front of you, bear in mind it's a 520D as well, the engine does run, it's an N47D20A engine. If you need any engine parts, let me know. If you need any parts in general, I have, as you can see in front of me, all parts available. Send me a message on Instagram at George Osters, and yeah, I'll do you a very, very good price. Like I said, I don't want this car to stick around for long. It's going to be going to the scrapyard. I will beat any price that you can find on parts, you know, on the whole internet. So yeah, if you do need any parts, message me and I'll be sure to sort you out. But for now, this thing is going to be sat here for the next couple of weeks while it gets its parts stripped off it, and then we can move on to these beauties. Okay then, so there we go, that's my free BMW. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this car and what you would do. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you all in that next one.